Well, we're going to do something a little bit different today, and we're going to look at some gear. Specifically, bunny boots versus the Steger Mukluks. You ready, Cody? Now, this is a never-ending, ongoing debate that I often have with people around here in Alaska, and that is, what's best in the wintertime, Mukluks or bunny boots? If you ask pretty much anybody that really spends their time outdoors around here, they're going to give you probably one of these two preferences. So which one is better? We're going to look at a couple different things, but I'll tell you right now, the answer is it depends. Now, starting with the bunny boot, these are mostly all ex-military boots, airborne. I used to wear them, so there's a pressure release valve on them. They are totally waterproof, inside and out. There's no inner liner or anything. It is a packed kind of wool felt on the middle of two rubberized sides. So there are stories of people that get these boots filled with water. They just dump the water out, but the boot maintains its warmth in between that waterproof layer and keeps them warm. They're pretty big, they're pretty bulky, but they're heavy duty. They're built to last, and once again, they are extremely waterproof. I picked this one up at a military surplus store. It had some holes in it, a whole bunch of shoe goo. Fixed it right up. Only paid 50 bucks for this as they sit. Now, these Mukluks, and the most popular type of Mukluks around here, are the Steger Mukluks. Originally, or they are made where I'm originally from, Minnesota, specifically up in Ely, so not too far from my hometown, but they are produced there. These are the Camix Extreme, so it is a rubberized moose hide with a kind of a canvas gaiter, a couple straps, no ties or anything on these ones. What these do have, though, you can see, is a inner felt liner, and then also an additional wool insole that I've slipped in. So the benefits of these is they are very light, much lighter than the bunny boots, much more comfortable for just walking around, and then they already come with the nice tall gaiter, so they're very convenient just to slip on. I wear mine to and from work every day, but they're also great for out on the trail and adventuring around. Now, which ones are better? As you can see, I got these ones on. I'm 6'4", and these Camix go a good halfway up my knee. Hey, dog. And then the bunny boots about a third of the way up. Sorry if it's hard to see here. Not sure how well you can see, but the bunny boots are substantially bulkier, bigger, and like I said, really just kind of clunkier compared to the Mukluks. Now, the differences between these two are pretty drastic. All in all, they are both phenomenal footwear up here, and I do recommend that anybody that's going to live around here or in Alaska, or even northern Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin, Canada, invest in a pair of these and a pair of those, and you pretty much cover your entire winter season. The Mukluks, I really prefer these, like I said, just for kind of everyday wear, slipping them on, running to the store, slipping them on. I just wear these even when I drive the truck into work. The nice thing about these is they breathe moisture very well, so they keep your feet dry. These have a little bit of a waterproofing sealant on them. When you buy a new pair, if you don't have the waterproof already, you can snowproof them and get the stuff right from those guys. But they do get wet eventually. It will seep in. These are kind of wet because I've been wearing them already today, but it takes a while. But once the moisture gets in, your foot's able to breathe. You don't ever feel your foot really sweating while you're on trail, especially when you're doing things like snow machining and then snowshoeing. Without a doubt, if you're going to snowshoe, these are the way to go. They just fit way more comfortable, and much more flat, natural, comfortable fit, way better for bindings on snowshoes and stuff. Now, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to ice fish, and I'm going to be standing on ice, kicking in some holes possible overflow, all that fun stuff. The bunny boots, without a doubt, are the way that I'm gonna go. Once again, they got some good tread. They're extremely waterproof, and they are a warmer boot in those extreme temperatures just because of that massive amount of insulation that they have. Once again, you can just kind of see the differences in how big they are. These are both what I use to fit my size 13. These are a size 13 Mukluk and then a size 12R bunny boot. So most of you will probably have smaller footwear than this. So now I really noticed the clunky boots by the time you get a size that big. Once again, I'll try to give you guys a perspective on size and just what that difference really is. By no means a professional videographer, but I really feel like I can run around in these. They're also pretty silent. These are not, these Mukluks really are just a much more kind of comfortable fit. I also wear them a lot more, so they're a little bit more broken in. Hey dog. Hey dog. But as I mentioned, you cannot go wrong getting either one of these. If you have a hard time picking at the get-go, just buy one of them, depending on what you think you're gonna do a little bit more of. A little bit more just casual walking to and from the store, snowshoeing, things like that. A little bit more hardcore, real riding, ice, water, overflow, things like that. But once it gets cold here in early November, I'm wearing one of these two pretty much all winter long, except for my work boots when I'm in the shop. So let me know what you guys think. I know everybody that has worn these has a preference. Now Stegers does make a whole lot different models. My wife has a totally different model than I do. She has the Arctics, and she loves them as well, but she does not have the rubberized moose hide. We waterproofed them. She also has a pair of bunny boots, and her, like myself, she wears her Mukluks pretty much all day, every day. But when we go riding, especially in the springtime, stuff gets slushy, we're both wearing the bunny boots. So they both shine in different lights at different times. But once again, if you're gonna do anything here or there in Alaska or the North Country, you cannot go wrong with having these two pieces of footwear in your winter wardrobe.